So your company is pouring money into AI, right? Everyone is. We're all hoping for that huge breakthrough. But what if I told you the number one reason most of these big AI projects fail has absolutely nothing to do with the tech? It's the training. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the 5 surprising truths about AI training that separate the real innovators from, well, everyone else.
Okay, let's start with a really simple idea. Picture one of those t-shirts, the ones with the tag that says one size fits all. Now, sure, technically it'll cover you, but does it ever actually fit well? No way. It's usually kind of baggy in the shoulders, maybe a little too tight somewhere else. It just feels off. It does the job, I guess, but it does it badly.
Now, let's take that exact same idea and apply it to AI training. A t-shirt that doesn't fit right is, a minor fashion problem. But an AI strategy that doesn't fit, whoa, that's not just awkward, that is a massive business risk. So the real question is, why are so many companies still trying to force that generic, ill-fitting t-shirt onto their super specialized teams? And that brings us right to our first surprising truth, what I call the one-size-fits-all problem. It's this assumption that any old AI training is good training. But all the data shows that this approach is, to put it bluntly, a total recipe for failure. Here's the heart of it. These generic off-the-shelf courses are completely disconnected from your company's actual reality. They don't know your data, they don't know your internal processes, they definitely don't know your specific business goals. So an employee might learn what a large language model is in theory, but they'll have zero clue how to use it to make their daily job any easier. And the result is always the same. Low adoption, wasted time, wasted budget, and really powerful tools just sitting there collecting digital dust.
I mean, just look at a company like Netflix. They don't give their engineers some generic Coursera class on machine learning. No, they train them on the Netflix recommendation engine, the super specific proprietary system that is the beating heart of their entire business. That right there is the leap. It's the difference between knowing about a concept and actually building a killer competitive advantage with it.
All right, let's move on to our second truth. And honestly, this is a huge strategic blind spot for most leaders. We tend to think about AI security as, firewalls, encryption, software stuff. But your single most critical security tool? It's not software at all. It's your training program.
Here is the crucial mental shift we all need to make. Every single time an employee uses an AI tool, they are making a security decision. Without the right training, they could accidentally paste sensitive customer info into a public model or maybe expose a trade secret without even realizing it. But, and this is the important part, with the right training, they stop being your biggest vulnerability and they become your absolute strongest line of defense. And the difference is just night and day. Generic training gives you these vague warnings like, be careful with data. A tailored solution, on the other hand, lets your team actually practice on anonymized company data inside a secure sandbox, focusing on the specific regulations that actually matter to your industry. It's the difference between a boring lecture on fire safety and a full-on fire drill. I mean, come on, which one do you think is actually going to work when things get hot?
Okay, truth number 3 completely reframes the goal of all this. So much of the conversation around AI is about automating jobs, replacing people. But the smartest companies, they aren't aiming for automation. They're aiming for augmentation. And they're using a really cool framework called the 70-30 rule. Here's how it breaks down, and it's pretty simple. You let the AI handle about 70% of the work, all the routine, data-heavy, repetitive stuff it's brilliant at. But that leaves the most critical 30% for the humans, the strategic oversight, the complex problem-solving, and of course, the ethical judgment calls. That's where the real value is created. This completely transforms an employee's role. They go from being just a tool operator to becoming a quality assurance arbiter. Their most valuable skill isn't just knowing how to use the AI anymore, it's knowing when to distrust it. They become the expert in the loop, that final judge who ensures quality and protects the company's reputation and standards. Now for our fourth truth, and this is the big one. All this sounds great in theory, but does it actually pay off? Well, the business case for custom AI training isn't just positive, it's absolutely jaw-droppingly staggering. Let's get into the numbers. First, let's talk about pure speed. We're seeing a 45% average jump in productivity. Now stop and think about that. That's not just shaving a few minutes off the task here and there. That's like getting almost a whole new, fully trained employee for every 2 you already have. And that's what happens when training is directly linked to the tools people use every single day. Next up, accuracy. A massive 68% reduction in errors. All those security risks we were just talking about, this is where they start to just evaporate. It means higher quality work, way less time spent fixing mistakes, and a much, much safer environment for your company's data. You're not just working faster, you're working smarter and safer. And finally, adoption. New AI tools get adopted 2.3 times faster. Now, this is the metric that should make every single leader listening sit up straight. It means that multi-million-dollar investment you just made in new tech isn't just going to sit there. It starts paying you back in months, not years, because your team is confident and ready to go from day one. And this chart right here shows you why that happens. Just look at the difference. After tailored training, 89% of employees report high confidence. And confidence is the bedrock of adoption. An employee who feels uncertain will always go back to the old way of doing things, letting that shiny new tool just sit on the shelf. And hey, this isn't just theory. Look at a real-world titan like Coca-Cola. By training their teams on AI for their specific jobs, they saw a 75% drop in manual data work. And they started launching marketing campaigns in days instead of weeks. They didn't just save a little money, they built a faster, more agile, more innovative company. So, this all brings us to our fifth and final truth. Look, the most common pushback I hear is, this is great, but custom training is too slow and way too expensive to build. But that's thinking about it based on a totally outdated model. Let's talk about how you can actually make this a reality right now. See, the old way was a total grind. You'd build every course from scratch, and it would take months. The modern approach is modular. It's more like building with Legos. You assemble customized learning paths from a library of reusable parts. This lets you deploy super specific training in a matter of weeks, not months, keeping your team skills perfectly in sync with the tech as it evolves. So, what does a really effective program look like? Well, it stands on these 4 key pillars. First, it's got to be role-based, because a marketer and a data analyst need totally different things from AI. Second, it must be practical, using your data to solve your problems. Third, it has to be security-focused, so safety becomes a habit, not just a checkbox. And finally, it has to be continuous. AI changes by the minute, so your training can't be a one-and-done event. It has to be an ongoing program. Which leaves us with one final and really crucial question. Success with AI isn't going to be about who has the fanciest algorithms. It's going to be about who has the most capable, confident, and adaptive people. So, as you plan your own AI strategy, you've got to ask yourself, are you just building an adaptive AI-ready workforce, or are you building a future case study in obsolescence? The answer to that question is going to define whether you lead the next decade or simply get left behind.